Hello, Rebecca Kramer here. I am the CEO and founder of Loud Marketing, and I'm also a coach for solopreneurs, business owners, entrepreneurs, even rock star salespeople. I can help everybody. Anyways, today I'm really excited to talk to you about why you should set unattainable goals. It sounds kind of ridiculous, right? Why would you set a goal that's not attainable if you're trying to attain that goal? Like, what's the purpose? Here's the thing. Like, over the last year, I have set some pretty unattainable goals for myself. And what happened? I just moved closer and closer and closer towards them. And so by setting unattainable goals, hey, Divorce Redefined, I forgot your first name. And hello, Andrew, as well. When you're setting unattainable goals, it means that you're striving to get there. And that's the whole purpose of goal setting is that you're setting, I guess, a target or a goal in order for you to take actions to get to that spot. And so last week, was it last week or the week before, we talked about different ways to set small goals. But I really wanted to come on today and talk about some big goals. Like, what if you focused on goals that you could never achieve? That sounds a little ridiculous, but what if you set goals that you could never achieve and you achieved them? That's kind of crazy to think. So if you could set a goal that you feel like, I'm never gonna, oh my gosh, my dream is fill in the blank. My dream is fill in the blank. Well, why not make it happen? I'm gonna lower my seat a little bit because how do I lower my seat? Okay, here we go. That's better. So anyways, what I was just saying, hey Samantha. So if you're setting goals that are unattainable, the what if I never get there, only in my dreams, what if you could actually set a goal that you didn't believe? What goal would you set? Okay, so here's the thing. What in your wildest dreams would be a goal that you would set that you would write down if you knew that you couldn't fail? Like, what would that goal be? If you knew that you couldn't fail something, I mean, there's lots of hobby goals that you could set, but business wise, what would you do if failure was not an option? If there was no limitations, what would that goal be? What would that goal be if there was no restrictions, that your dream could possibly come true? If I could like wave a wand and your dream would actually happen, what would that goal be? What if you had infinite possibilities? What if you had all the cash in the world? What if you didn't even need to worry about leads anymore? That would be cool. That would be cool, right? It would be exciting to write a goal that you didn't have to worry about. Will this actually happen? I don't believe it will happen. It can happen. It could happen. But the thing is, if you never write down that big goal, how would it ever happen? How would you work towards it? So Facebook, just in case, on Facebook, I'm live on Facebook as well. And I actually can't see the users. I can't see your names. So thanks for participating though. I love it. So if you had infinite possibilities and infinite cash and infinite leads and no barriers, what would that look like? What goals would you write down? What goals would you I guess stretch? The reality is, if we don't strive, like if we're not trying to get bigger and better, and we're only limiting ourselves with what we believe we can actually do, what about the stuff that we don't believe we could do? What about that stuff? Like, I think back to when I was a kid, like, even Oh, even being on stage when it comes to like drama class or riding a bike, snowboarding. Oh my gosh. I know not everybody has snow. Not everybody has snow. But have you ever tried snowboarding? It's hard. It's really hard. Setting a goal, saying that I'm gonna, I don't care. I know that I'm not young anymore. I want to snowboard. What about if you set a goal that, this year I want to make $100,000. This year I want to make $1 million. This year I want to make $100 million. Is that possible? Maybe you feel like it's not perfect. Write it down. Write it down. If that's your dream, if that's your goal, write it down. We tend to always settle for what we kind of know or what we're comfortable with. Like writing down goals like the same goal that you wrote down last year, but maybe a little bit more, or, something related to what you're already doing. But what about if you set a goal that actually is something that's hard to achieve, that you probably know in your head there's no way possible that you could achieve that goal? What if you did that? For me this year, I am okay. So I'm going to share my goal with you guys because it's a pretty big one. This year, my crazy and unachievable goal. And I don't know if it's possible because of COVID, but I want to be on a big stage where I can share my valuable information and teach people. I want to be able to serve thousands of people. That's my goal. I want to make sure that I can teach people how to grow their business and how to make money. I suppose some people look down on the fact when people are talking about making money, but isn't that what we're just all trying to do? We're all just trying to make money. But what if it was bigger than that? Like, what if the goal was not just to do something okay or something that I know how to do or I know that I can get there? My big ginormous goal, I want to be on a big stage. I want to give thousands of people the opportunity to learn from me. I want to give thousands of people the opportunity to grow their business and make money. That's my goal. And I love the idea of helping other people reach their goals. That's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to help others grow their business, help others learn how to grow their business on their own, and how to get there, you guys. Like, I really think that we need to support each other, and obviously, accountability is a big thing, especially with goals, which is, probably part of the reason that I'm sharing it with you. I want to be on a big stage. I want to be able to help lots of people. And I truly, I care about the people that engage in the content that I have to share and the things that I have to say. And I hope, the purpose of all of this is that whatever I share, that people are starting to, that you are starting to implement so that you can learn how to grow your business and set these totally unattainable goals that might be opportunity for you to reach someday. What would your big goal be if you thought that it could only be a dream? Yeah, my dream would be to stand on a stage and speak to thousands and teach thousands and have those thousands of people grow their business because they know how to do it, because I help them. That would be my big goal. And I suppose this year, because of COVID, maybe it's not possible, to stand on a physical stage and have thousands and thousands of people pay attention to what I have to say. But I certainly have a virtual stage, and I hope that I'll get to the point of being able to teach thousands and thousands of people how to, how to grow. So yeah, I just wanted to pop on today to talk about big, huge, ginormous goals. Oh, Mohammed, you're asking, what is a goal? A goal is a dream or a target or something that you're hoping to work towards to accomplish something that you want for the future. And so ideally, you're setting targets, you're setting small targets that are absolutely attainable. But what are you setting that's huge and ginormous that you don't believe that you can do? Because I bet you'll be able to at some point. I bet you will. And I know I've set unattainable goals that are like, yeah, right, not going to happen. And guess what? They're happening. So I know that everybody can do it. If I can do it, so can you. The stage can be virtual. Go for the monster stage. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going for that monster stage. That's what I'm doing this year. So guys, I would love to hear what your goals are. I'd love to know what your unattainable, ginormous, crazy goals are, and what are you going to do to get there? Like, what are the steps that you're going to take? Just because you're setting a crazy unattainable goal doesn't mean that you don't have to take steps towards getting there. So let's all write down some unattainable goals. I would love for you guys to join. Muhammad is asking, unachievable goals means further depression. No. Unachievable goals means that you're excited and driven and working towards getting to that goal. That's what goals should be. They should not be a discouragement. Never, ever, ever. A goal should be a motivation so that you can keep your drive, keep your discipline going. We all get discouraged, like all of us. I do. I don't know. I would be shocked to hear if I heard of someone who was not discouraged, especially from, over the last year. But if you have goals and you have the discipline to work towards those goals, discipline means you keep going. Whether you're feeling discouraged, whether you're feeling like it's not working, if you're disciplined and consistent with working towards your goals, you're going to get there. And you're never going to get higher than a goal that maybe you would get higher than a goal that you set, but you're never going to get to the crazy unattainable goal if you don't set it, if you don't decide that you're going to work towards it. Anyways, I'm really excited for this goal that I set, and I hope that I'm going to be able to do it, and I'm going to work my butt off to get there. And speaking of which, I would love to have you guys join me. I have a Facebook group called Social Selling Growth Masters, where I share, and some of you actually might be following me on there right now, where I share tips and tricks and ideas for growing your business, and bypassing that ceiling that you might be feeling like you've already hit. And also, one other thing, if you haven't heard of Clubhouse, follow me. I'm on there, Kramer Says, and I actually am really loving Clubhouse so far. So hopefully we'll see you guys there. See you guys on Facebook, and don't forget to follow me everywhere else on Instagram and Facebook, and of course LinkedIn. So I'll post the links below if you want to follow me, join my free Facebook group, and also hop on to Clubhouse and let's chat. Anyways, thanks so much, guys. We'll talk to you next week.